Welcome back to the channel, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. This is Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. This is the Friday the 13th special. This is the daytime video. This is the daytime video on a touchy topic. Nature's all of a sudden, because I've been sitting for off camera for a wee while going, did I do this video or not? Well, I'm going for it. So this disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. My view is to be taken as serious as me saying that Mickey Mouse is in charge of the UK, and the Muppets are definitely going to war. Well, I was making some wee comedy videos on the world and the madhouse. Well, the madhouse. Well. Madhouse it definitely is. This video will probably be the most controversial video I've ever uploaded. Apparently somewhere someone got offended by me doing something to myself back in September. Someone got offended by it. Well, buckle up. Buckle up, because this video is about the situation on liquid gold. Well, 2026 started off with a bang. Where did that bang happen? Well, that bang happened between Ukraine and Russia and Ukraine, because they're both just as equally as bad as each other. Well, and a few other things came out to light as well, because from time to time this Epstein files seems to take flight, and then all of a sudden it goes, it gets hush hush. Shh, we can't be talking about that. Well, do you not think there's a reason why they didn't want to be talking about it? Because a lot of the politicians that are in charge of countries at the moment seem to be all tied up in it. They all seem to be tied up in it. No such thing as a coinkydink. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's what happens when so few people are in charge of so many people. There's particular areas in particular parts of the world that would be looking, that their ancestors would be looking and going, what the fuck? What the fuck? Goes against everything. Goes against absolutely everything. But hey, who am I? Who am I? I'm just a random person in the middle of buttfuck nowhere that sees what's going on and goes, alright, cool, so they were going to finally do something about the Epstein files. Well, let's cause a war. Cause a war for what? Liquid gold. Liquid gold. Will they deny it's for liquid gold? Yes. But did they take Venezuelan gold anyway because they could? Yes, is the answer. How many barrels? Apparently 10, right? 10 million, or that's one report, but there's another report that says that it was 10 billion. So sometimes this who's ever, like, the person that's in charge of the Eagle likes to make numbers up, because one minute it's 10 million and then the next minute it's 10 billion. So make up your mind whether it's 10 million or 10 billion barrels, but either way, you still got a lot of oil for absolutely fuck all. Let's get real with it. Let's get real. Let's get absolutely real. Mental. So now there's a particular part of the world where, well, someone might have wanted to tell the person back in early 2026, early this year, January. Well, I did try to pre-warn not just dictators, but other people. Like, did he be fooled by these fucking prophecies? Why? Because these prophecies were written by absolute raving lunatics. So, fast forward a couple of months, fast forward to now. Because the last time I did a video like this was exactly 2 months to the day, just except that it's Friday the 13th, 2 months ago. It wasn't done on a Friday, but it's done on a Friday the 13th. I thought, right, cool. Surely, by the time that we go over the blood moon, because I did the blood moon once and I had a wee rant in one of the blood moon videos. I didn't actually upload all the videos because there was one video, because I wanted to do it. I did it too early, I didn't upload it, but anyway, it's getting done now and it's through the day. What will be will be. So anyway, I have got notes, but I want to start this one unscripted, unnoted. Might touch on these tonight, because I did a few shorts. They were banter. Was there hidden messages in there? Yes, very much indeed. I'm not hiding anything now. So they were all like, so now they've went after the oil in the Middle East, right? There's just no getting away from it. People will be like, oh, it's a regime change. Well, they took out, apparently, 1 minute the regime has been taken out, and then in the next minute the regime hasn't been taken out. So, like I said, they can't make up their mind if it's 10 million barrels or 10 billion barrels. They can't make up their mind if they've taken out the regime or if they've not taken out the regime. Well, you've either done it or you know. Because if they hold account to being taken out the regime, it means that they have to take account for a wee bit of a doo-doo. And what's this doo-doo? Well, in certain parts of the country, in certain countries and particular parts of the world, they will have a particular building. Will that building be surrounded by other nefarious buildings? Yes. Why? Because if they ever do get invaded and they go after them, and a wee bit of a mistake happens, they can all go, see, told you they were evil, because they did that. Well, mistakes happen. But at the same time, they also, like in particular parts of the world, they like to build certain buildings around certain key infrastructure. Because then that way, if something does go kaboom, which it did, there's going to be external casualties. And it's absolutely mental. Absolutely mental, because they get painted out to be, so the eagle will get painted out to be the bad person, but in actual reality it was all done intentionally. So if any country did actually ever go, right here, we're going for it now, well, they did. So now that they're so it was done less than a year ago, because one of the parameters for this was the nuclear material. Well, apparently that nuclear material was that not meant to have been neutralised back in like late towards the end of last year, back in June last year. Well, May, June. It was actually in June, but in May they started doing a wee bit of talking about it, and I wanted to come out and do a few videos on it, and I thought, nah. I'll wait, because if they're going to do a round one, they'll definitely do a round two. Well, round two that they have. And is shit hitting the fan over there? Yes, very much indeed. Does it have so that has a domino effect on other parts of the world. Already see it. Where I live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, where things can be a little bit pricey anyway. Well, it's absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Absolutely chicken oriental. So know that things were already hard enough. They're about to get even harder. And it's absolutely insane. Because it wasn't even a day. They were only just getting started on doing the manoeuvres, and then all of a sudden every price of everything just went absolutely mental. And is the parameters for this justified? It all depends on which viewpoint you take. So if you're on the viewpoint that it was all about the regime change, well, they did that, aye. They took out the regime. Did they take out about another? Did they take out about another 20 candidates that would have been all right? Well, the new one. Well, have a look at what he was in charge of. He was in charge of in the EU. Certain countries have particular guards. So the son of the person in Iran was in charge of these particular groups, and this particular group were going around. If you had something to say, it was that particular group that would go around, and you would no longer be around. Which is actually quite insane, because now he's been put in as the leader. So if they do have any kind of capability whatsoever, because I was just dabbling in a wee bit before coming out to do this video, just to be like, I wonder. Well, I'm not the only one that's saying it. I'm not the only one that'll do this kind of video. Just except I'm outside in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in a wee woodland. That's the only difference. I'm outside, because why not? Why not? This video will be uploaded exactly as soon as this video's finished. It'll be uploaded. That you can be assured of, because I'll be back out tonight to do another video, because I might touch on. I have got notes, but I want to kind of do this one unnoted. I'm probably missing out some key facts, but the key facts are that, like, it's all done for liquid gold. There is a slight funny aspect. You could blame it on the penguins, but I think it's past blaming it on the penguins now. The whole Greenland thing, I knew it was all a thing, because the Epstein files is no going away. Yeah, that's no going away. Just everybody wants to hush it all up. Why? Because it affects absolutely everything. Everything's affected by it. We see it in the I see it in the UK. It's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. It's that mental that it's actually quite like. And it's all shit. It's all shit that you can vote for. And I know that it doesn't just affect this country, the whole of Europe's affected by it as well, which is pretty insane. It's really nuts. So they've started a war, so there's actually three viewpoints that you could take for this war. Oil, regime change, and a cover up for the Epstein files, because why not? Why not start a war to get yourself out of the light, out of the line of fire? Get yourself out of the line of fire. How do we do that? Well, let's start a war. At least it's not a thermal nuclear war, but there is a. I'll no come to that, but you never know. Because the stuff and this is the thing, the stuff in Ukraine and Russia is just exactly how it, I touched on it in a previous video during the night, on the full moon, just before the blood moon. Like the stuff in Ukraine hasn't stopped. It's still the special operation is still. It's still in full motion. It just doesn't it doesn't fit the agenda. It really doesn't. It's quite nuts, actually. But they'll start a war with the Middle East, and that takes all the limelight. So everything, there's a key thing to get resolved. Briefly mentioned it in a press conference. It's like, oh, there's too much hatred. No. But anyone that does these kind of videos is portrayed as the bad person. It's like, alright, alright, I see who the bad people are. And it's like, come on. I'll take the piss, like in Scotland we call it taking the piss, which is having a laugh, but I'll also take the mick out of certain scenarios. And it's like, well, this is going a bit too mental now. Because some of the stuff that I was saying back at the beginning of the year, it's like it's definitely the prophecy of the fire horse, if you like, because they are literally setting alight to the Middle East at the moment as a blaze of glory. Alright, there's just no ifs, ands or buts about it. Any kind of video that you see from there, but there's also a concerted effort that it's like it's AI. Alright. Alright, cool. Do you have any idea what these kabooms actually look like? Because it's all people that seem to don't have a fucking clue what kabooms go like, and there's definitely someone somewhere likes to set things on fire because there's fire. You can build a wee fire pit here and have a fire, that's a fire. Then there's a fire. That's where it's like it's slightly bigger and a bit more like almost like a bonfire. And then there's kaboom fire. That's when you drop things and things go kaboom and then fire. So we had a prime example of that in Scotland, in Glasgow, a vape shop. Well, the vape shop went kaboom. Literally at the same time as all this stuff were ran. I'm a great believer. There is no such thing as a coinkydink. Alright? No one can come up to me and go, it was just a... There's no such thing as a coinkydink. Because there's a few unscripted videos that came from that vape shop going kaboom, where people that were genuinely trying to help, well, there was people, did they want people to help? Why? Because they wanted it to go kaboom. There's other people that'll be like, how can you prove it? It's there. If I can see it, I'm pretty sure other people can see it. And are things about to get even a wee bit more mental? Yes. Because there's already been some stuff that's happened in America, and it's fucking absolutely ruthless what's happening over there, man. Like the recent one happened yesterday. It's fucking insane, man. I'm going to apologise for some of the language, but this is unscripted, it's more authentic, it's more straight to the point. I'm definitely not beating around the bush with this, because like you can actually have a look and like, it's pretty out there with like what happened. Like there's been a certain few attacks that have been happening recently, and aye. But this is like it's all over the world. Like it's going to happen everywhere. It's happened. If it happens in Scotland, I can assure you it's going to happen in other parts of the world. That you can be assured of, because the thing that happened with the vape shop, there's no such thing as a coinkydink. No such thing. It's like the universe and the cosmos. That's why I come outside. Because as I've came out, it was actually cloudy and overcast, and I was like getting ready to I was getting set up to do this. Find a wee bit that's sheltered for the wind, because it is a bit blowy. If I was to sit up there, you wouldn't be able to hear. You might get a slight through, but this is the only sheltered area. On cue. On cue. Even through the day I thought today's doing this one, because like if I'm noticing things and I've came out with no intention whatsoever, I just come out with like I am at one with the light is at one with me. It was cloudy and overcast, but now all of a sudden it's as you can see behind me, it's blue skies and sunshine, because it's clearing up. Because I'm coming out no holds barred, speaking the truth, saying it exactly how it is. I did say it was all over liquid gold. Liquid gold it is. And I'm going to keep this one at about. This is episode 1. Come join me for episode 2. Well, just remember, there's no such thing as a coinkydink. There's things happening in certain countries, and I have got a funny. there is a funny one. There is a funny one. So anyway, come join me. Come join me. Come join me for the second one. Because this episode's just getting warmed up. I'm just getting warmed up. I don't want them going too long. This is just a nice, short, sweet. Yeah, come join me on episode 2. Just getting warmed up. The second episode. We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere because I've done a few videos at the beginning of the year and throughout a wee bit of last year. It's all part of the journey through the veil. It's why I started the journey through the veil. I can see it, I can see through the bullshit, and I will call out bullshit. Did I or did I not say? The eagle is coming for liquid gold. They have an obsession for it. Know that they've got enough themselves, by the way. Just putting that out there. Because they do actually have areas in America where they do actually farm their own gold, their own liquid gold, as they say. If you don't know what liquid gold is, it's oil. It's what keeps the eagle turning. Come join me on the next one. Stay safe. Peace. They never will, but you never know. I know wholeheartedly there'll never be peace, so it's all good. But I'll always say peace. Because it's a case of, this is an old school thing. If you know, you know. So it's me saying peace. Like, I come with love and light and peace.